So, continuing with my diagnosis story, um, when I first noticed the hard, teeny tiny lump sort of a thing in my left breast, I actually didn't think it was cancer. The first thought that came to my mind was, oh, maybe it's some sort of cyst or a blocked milk duct, because I had breastfed my second one for 2.5 years, and I had just, I think, stopped breastfeeding like 11 months ago. Um, and that was the first thought in my mind, that there's nothing to worry, it's just some blocked milk duct. But I knew that I have to get this checked, so that's the reason I immediately booked the appointment with the GP. And for after my mammogram and after my breast surgeon appointment, also the first one, I didn't really think that I had cancer. Like, I was pretty much confident about that. And when my MRI results came, and when I saw the term, highly suspicious malignancy, that is the time when my confidence dropped absolutely, and I immediately went online to check what are the chances that the MRI is wrong. And unfortunately, there was a very, very low possibility that the MRI results were wrong. So that is the time actually when I knew that something is not right, and possibly I knew, at that time I kind of made up my mind that, okay, whatever comes, for, like, I will just take everything positively, and I just told myself that um, I won't be scared, and I'm just going to do whatever is needed to come out of this situation. And I told my family about it, my parents, my sisters, and everyone was like, I'm sure it's nothing, everything will be fine. My mom was like, oh, there's a possibility this is all wrong. And I said, yeah, maybe, but in my mind I knew that the possibility was very less. So but I think I was not, at that time I was not even thinking about it or stressing about it. I just let it go. Like, I didn't want to think about it, and I just distracted myself. I was actually watching quite a lot of Netflix at that time, because I just didn't want those negative thoughts to come in my mind. And when my biopsy results came, and the day I was called for the appointment, so my husband was there with me for that appointment, and we were sitting outside in the waiting area, and my surgeon, he came to call me. And the last time when I had met him, when he came to call my name, he was like all smiling, and this time when he came out, he was very serious. And I just knew that my biopsy is surely positive, because I could actually see it on my surgeon's face. So yeah, and when we went in the room, he asked us to sit, and he said, "Well, Neeti, your results have confirmed that you have cancer." And I just looked at my husband at that point of time, and we just nodded our heads, and I didn't have any other thought in my mind. I was like blank, and I just asked the surgeon, "Okay, so what next?" Because it's confirmed that I have it now. I just wanted to get rid of it as soon as possible. I didn't want it in my body, and I just asked the surgeon, "Okay, so what's the next step?" And that's when he said that we will have to immediately go for a surgery and remove the mass, and we'll do the biopsy again, and then we will discuss the treatment plan based on the results. And that's about it. And then he called in the breast care nurse, um, and the breast care nurse, she discussed about the surgery day, um, what are the things I need to pack, and she also gave me a pillow, which she told that I have to get it to the hospital on the day of my surgery, and I had no clue what that pillow was needed for. It was a like a U-shaped pillow. I'll show that pillow in another video. And yeah, and she explained the process and everything, and she asked if there was someone to help me after my surgery. Well, my mom wasn't there with me in Australia, so um, we we really didn't have much help. But then I have awesome friends here in Australia, and they all helped me and they all supported me after my surgery, um, along with my husband, who has been a big support. Um, and yeah, so that's how um, my diagnosis appointment was. When I came back home, I was getting calls from everyone, my sister, my parents, because everyone was concerned, and I think more than me, everyone else was scared, and there was more fear for them, I think. And everyone just kept saying, don't worry, everything will be fine. And everyone kept saying, be positive. But I could sense the fear when they were talking to me, and I think I just told my husband at that time that I'm not scared. I'm just going to go ahead and take it like any other disease, and I'm just going to do whatever is needed to get this cancer out of me, and I'm just going to follow the advice, and of course we decided that we're going to do our research on whatever diagnosis was there, and we did our own research. My husband did a lot of reading, a lot of research papers he read on the type of treatment, the type of cancer. Like, he really did a lot of reading, trust me. 2 weeks I saw him just reading about cancer, any research paper, what the type of cancer, the treatments available, everything. He just read everything. I myself did some reading, but I don't think I was anxious. I just didn't want to think about it. I just distracted myself. I did a lot of watching series on Netflix and Amazon, and that those few days before my surgery, I just, you know, I just continued with my normal life as if nothing has happened, and I just thought that whatever will happen, I'll deal with it. I'll go with the flow.